want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Paul. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Here's Paul. Right side Booker puts up a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Dorsey, look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Bridges. Gets the three to fall.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Down low. It's tipped. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Paul. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Crowder from the arc. Mitchell grabs the miss. Utah leading. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell against Aiden. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovic. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul against Conley. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. The kick out to Paul. Good chance here for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, good. And that ties it up.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes it inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Pulls it. No good that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Now here's Bridges. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Utah with it. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Money from 17 feet out. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And there's the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
That one's wide left. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Booker attacking. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the Suns pushing it up now. Hayden finds Crowder. Off target at the rim. Bogdanovich on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Paul. Right side Booker. 4-3. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Aiden. Pass to Conley. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Conley against Paul. Driving inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Gobert. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. It's Booker on the wing. From downtown. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's Conley into the lane. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Torrey Craig out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Payne. Over Whiteside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah leading. Johnson with a double team. Here's House. Defended by Craig. Here's House. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by Payne. Outside Craig. Now here's McGee. Stolen by Whiteside. It's 2-on-1. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Payne against Pascal. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here's Payne. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Pascal. That one a little long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Clarkson with the drive. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Assist from.
And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shamet, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have...
Oh, okay then.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Outside Payne. On the take. From deep, Johnson. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. Pascal passes to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Defended by Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Johnson with a bucket.
Keep keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Clarkson outside. There's a minute 26 left in the third. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Craig on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A nice shot by McGee. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Pascal. Pass to House. Lays it up and banks it in. House has got his first 2 points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. And here is McGee, defended by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Clarkson out to the right wing. Craig with a steal. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul.
Jordan Clarkson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Shamet. Driving in, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz. They lead by 6. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Utah shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Throws it up high. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. For 3, Bridges. Crowder. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley against Paul. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell spins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Their mid-range shooting has been tremendous all game, guys. There hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Conley with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. Booker defending. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Over Ayton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the three.
Conley against Paul. Right side Conley. Here's Gobert to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The Jazz again can't hit. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Elite athleticism from Mr. 8. No doubt on the dunk.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Up and over Crowder. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Conley. The three from Mitchell. Buries it from three. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Paul passes to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Wing shot on the way. Conley with some nice D. On offense, here's Utah. And he's going for the lob. Bogdanovich, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. From deep. And the miss. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And here's Young. The pass to Herter. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. And it's off from three-point range.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. He is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow. Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1, very fluid.
Young outside. Passes it to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Hunter against Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Three-pointer. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Ayton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young against Paul. Lets it go with a 3. And Trae Young hits from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Bridges dishes to Ayton. It's deflected. Stolen by Collins. And Young, here we go. Inside. Capella kicks to Collins. Young in the corner. 5 to shoot. From downtown. Knocked away. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Booker the pass to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Bridges. And Hunter, here we go.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Suns trail by 5. Ball outside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 3. From 18 feet away.
Good contest as Herter's size really helping that time.
Phoenix no good that time either. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 5. There's the pass to Booker. Over Collins. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Young against Paul. Young passes to Herter. And he drives in. Here's Capella. in the corner. Herder with it. Puts up a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul looking over the floor. Outside Crowder. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Down low. Paul with the steal. Outside Crowder. With 3. Booker. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Paul dishes to Booker. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Hunter. Collins passes to Herder. There's a screen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley through.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Crowder. Here's Booker. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young drives in, and he gets the bucket. Young's got 7 points.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Ayton a screen on Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Young outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Driving inside. Kicks to Capella. In the corner. Herder with it. Back to Capella. In the corner. Herder with it. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
All up top, defended by Young. For 3, Booker. Young against Paul. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. For three. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young against Paul. Young left side. Now here's Capella, defended by Paul. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game, committed to the role, committed to being a lob target.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
16.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Gallinari. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Craig defending. A wide open look here for Okongwu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Johnson outside. Back to McGee, and stolen by Wright. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back for the finish. And Okongwu slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
90 seconds now into the second half. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. And Luwawu gets it to go.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Passes it to Craig. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Three-pointer right. Craig pulls it in. Suns trail by 14. Now Shannon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Atlanta now. They've got an 8-0 run. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. It's stolen by Johnson. And McGee kicks to Craig. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Johnson. Gallinari with the steal. From past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. 1:56 left in the third.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it from three-point range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Llewellyn. Takes a three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns trail by 13. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Gallinari wide open, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gallinari's got his first points of the night. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Payne. Drops in the layup for 2.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Collins setting the pick for Young over Johnson. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the wide open shot from Paul, and the 3 off target.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Bridges with the board. A steal. To the inside. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Takes the 3. Back to Bridges. Crowder a screen on Hunter. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it. Bridges covering. Young scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul dishes to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Booker. He sinks the 11-footer.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Young outside. sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Paul outside. Outside Crowder. Booker left side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Young taking his time here. From deep. Booker pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
The Hawks leading by 12. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Young against Paul. The three. Bridges outside. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Capella finds Young. Offline with his three. Suns trail by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young for three. Atlanta again missing. Paul for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Young with the ball. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to
significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Here's Young. Jacks up a 3 to the inside. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Young. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Mitchell.
Okay.
Oh my! Throw it down.
Yes, he did. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Young. Going inside, and Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Shot clock at 5. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Young against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 6 points.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
A nice shot by Young.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
For 3, O'Neal. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:57 left in the first. Collins outside for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the lob. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Herder. Pass to Young. Capella, screen on Conley. The Hawks need to get one up here. For 3, Collins.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Left side Mitchell. 1:05 left to play in the first. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Capella. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
58 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's Young with the 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. From deep 3-point range. They get it back. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Here's Herter. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Jazz.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Collins outside. Outside Young. Clock is at 3. Drives to the hoop. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. And they recover it. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes.
Oh, did you see that?
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Outside Young. It's blocked by Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Bogdanovic. Capella against Gobert. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Outside Young. Collins finds Young. Driving to the basket, and the basket is good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And the Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Young, the pass to Hunter. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Utah with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Conley against Young. It's Herter on the wing. There's the drive. Pass to Hunter. The shot that time not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way to the paint. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. There's Young with the three. Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. To halt the run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Right against Conley. Good on the shot.
Great.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. 4 seconds left. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 14 as we wrap up. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Hawks, 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. House, he's checked in for Mitchell.
First team foul.
Here's Pascal. On the wing, Clarkson.
Daniel House.
Right with a steal. Here we go. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. And he drives in. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Clarkson. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Clock at 4. Pascal passes to Gay. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Luwawu Cabarrot, no good. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
Luwawu Cabarrot. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Clarkson.
Team foul.
Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Luwawu Cabarrot, and the deficit down inside single digits. He's got 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Whiteside. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's House with the rebound. Utah leading. Inside. And they'll get another chance. Gay outside. Back to Whiteside. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to House. Takes the three. And another miss by Utah.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Clarkson passes to Gay. Now Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. This one for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich with the drive. It's right on the wing. And it's House with the rebound. The Jazz have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Clarkson passes to Gay. Uses the glass on the layup. Gay's got his first points of the game.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Luau Cabarro. Pascal defends. Okongwu, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Whiteside. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Clarkson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bogdanovich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Clarkson outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Gallinari for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one
In these moments when he's motivated.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. And Capella gets it to go.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Young against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 5. Outside Young. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's Herter penetrating. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Herter. And for Atlanta, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Going inside. And the bucket is good. Collins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Outside Hunter. Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. Young against Conley. Young with the bucket. And it's now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Young against Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Collins with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Hunter, and he dumps it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Young. Up and over Conley. Right side Hunter. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Conley against Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Bogdanovich against Young. To the middle. Yeah!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And it's good.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside Young. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so it's Utah with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Conley finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. From deep. Offensive rebound. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game.
thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Mitchell's shot is good. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
No good from Booker.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Again, the miss by Booker. On offense, here are the Jazz. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Ayton throws it down.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. Crowder finds Bridges. Out to the right wing. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Booker. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Paul. Bridges outside. Lock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Suns trail by 3.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Paul looking over the floor. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. The drive by Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. From the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Paul outside, driving the lane. Here's Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. 4 on the clock. No good from Booker. Lined up there for Bogdanovich.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gobert.
The Suns shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All right, fans, that was
The Suns leading. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
And the Jazz with possession here. Outside Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. And here are the Suns now. Booker, right side. It's Crowder on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. To the middle. Ball against Conley. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A putback.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Paul. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Mitchell a screen on Paul. Conley against Paul. 6 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Ayton. Crowder finds Paul. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. On the wing, Booker, defended by Gobert. No good from Booker. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
2 minutes remaining in
Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Now the pass to Paul. Going inside. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Booker.
Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Off target from outside. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
A shot by Paul, no good. Utah leading by 3. Conley surveying the D. Deflects the pass and stolen by Ayton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Paul. A floater, and that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, Dave. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne, and it's Craig in at the small forward. Payne passes to Shamet. Pass to Craig. 5 on the clock. Back to Shamet for the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shamet's got the first field goal of the second half for Phoenix. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Mitchell trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Craig kicks to Johnson. Back to Craig. Utah with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. On the wing, Mitchell. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Shamet. Hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. There's the triple. Another miss by Utah. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz again can't hit it. Got a piece of it. Suns leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. The 3-ball. Here's McGee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. McGee's got his first basket of the night. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Can they get it? Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 6 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. And McGee kicks to Payne. And it's blocked by Conley. Craig against O'Neal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson outside. 1:02 left to play in the third. And he converts the layup. He's got 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Yep, that one goes in there. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now, here's Shamet, covered by Mitchell. And it's Shamet missing.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Mitchell finds Gobert. He can't get it to go.
And the timing's just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Releases. And that one hits back iron. And here is Shamet. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, up by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Extra point.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz trail by 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. High post try. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Bombed up there for Bogdanovich.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Over Conley. And it's Paul missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
To tie it up. That one a little long. Phoenix has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Booker the pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. So they take the lead. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Shoots the 3. Here's Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The baseline J. And he gets it back. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Booker. There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. Up there for Bogdanovich. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Paul outside. Booker right side. And they get it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Gobert can't hit. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker. Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the left wing. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell against Booker. At the top of the key, Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert can't hit. On the wing, Booker. Over Bogdanovich. No good from Booker. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And he makes that one.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
All up top. Passes it to Booker to take the lead. Phoenix, no good that time either. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Booker. Here he goes. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Bridges, no one around him. Bullseye!
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment. And
Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Atlanta's starting 5. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at point. Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Capella with a rebound. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Hunter against Bridges. Back to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Free throw line jumper. The shot comes out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Young attacking. Crowder against Capella. Outside Hunter. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Now Booker. Capella with a block.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the
Crowder
first.
pass to Ayton. Shakes him. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Goes up on the wing. Now Ayton. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Booker. Over Herder. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Young. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Paul. They trail by 6. Trying to get back on track. Collins with the rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Young, and here's Hunter from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Paul, driving to the basket. Bridges outside. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Well, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Capella, screen on Ayton. Young attacking. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Inside, Booker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Herter. It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, BA.
Booker for 3, nails it from 3. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Collins has got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Paul against Young. Right side, Booker. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Young against Paul. There's the drive. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Paul against Young. Just 4 to shoot.
Suns foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Young against Paul. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Booker finds Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance here.
Young, the pass to Capella.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Paul drives in. Pass to Ayton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The layup misses. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's gotten his first basket of the night.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Paul against Young. Shoots over Paul. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Back to Bridges. There's the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Payne. Over right. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13.
18.
Thanks very much, Allie.
31.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovic from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Right against Payne. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovic with it. Picked up by Craig. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Atlanta foul on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Wright against Payne. Craig passes to McGee. Out to Craig. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Rejected by Okongwu. And McGee with the stuff. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wright against Payne. Wright attacking. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Shamet. Defended by Bogdanovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
and
foul.
Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Outside Payne. Clock at 6, and that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to McGee. Craig with a steal. Here's the break. They swipe it. Right outside. And it's all from three-point range. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Payne, pass to McGee.
2 minutes.
Soft touch off the glass. McGee's got his third basket on the night right there.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the right side. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Sinks the tray.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. Here's Shamet. Defended by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Wright drives it, and he jams it home with authority.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Payne against Wright. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Shot is up. Not going to go that time. Right side, Bogdanovich. He was all alone on that one. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's Atlanta leading by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Booker. Over Herter. Booker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And here's Hunter for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul drives in, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And here's Young. Capella, screen on Paul. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Herter. From deep three-point range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And that one's good. Young. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Here's Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. On target from range.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Now here's Herter. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Three-point field goal.
Young's got 7 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
For three, Booker. The rebound by the Hawks. And he lobs it up. Crowder with a steal. Here's a three from Paul. He drops it from range.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And a deep three from Young. Capella, the pass to Young. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Young against Paul. Collins outside. Ayton against Capella. Shoots over Ayton. And it comes off the front of the rim. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Paul can't get it to go. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Right wing. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Herter. 5 to shoot. From deep. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Paul. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The home
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
One-on-one fast break. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
No longer considered just a pure shooter, Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
Young pass to Herter. Young looking around. Shot clock at 5. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Conley finds Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. Young in the corner. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Herter, a 3-pointer is right on target.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Will it go? And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Here's Herter, covered by Conley. Herter, no good. Utah has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. And here they come. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Conley against Young. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Pass to Herter. Now Capella. Collins in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here's Atlanta. They picked up 11 straight. Herter passes to Collins. The dish now to Young. Collins, a screen on Conley. And here's Young. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. Atlanta with the rebound.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Collins grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The kick out to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a...
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley against Young. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Jacks up a three. Atlanta gets it back. Capella kicks to Collins. Drops in the tray. 11 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Mitchell, takes it inside, and Capella sends it back. Collins against Bogdanovich. Here's Herter. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Capella sets a screen for Young to the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Over to the left wing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. The teardrop falls in.
A graceful shot by Donovan Mitchell, floating it right out of the defense's reach.
Young against Conley. Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Capella.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Mitchell dishes to Conley.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Hunter against Gobert. Young left side. Here's the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And here's Collins from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
26.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
12.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Gallinari a screen on Clarkson. Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Gallinari with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Passes it to Okongwu. And stolen by Whiteside. Right wing. Here's House. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Whiteside. Not going to go that time. Atlanta leading by 16. And right, here we go. And stolen by Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Clarkson up top, guarded by Wright. Here's Whiteside. Makes it off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Wright looking around. Driving in. That shot off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Wright with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Okongwu. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. 6 to shoot. Utah with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson outside. Gay outside. spins. Clarkson dishes to Gay. The pass to House. He takes it in. Haskell's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's House. It's picked off. And even 3-on-3 break. And here's Bogdanovich for three. No good on that one. Jazz trail by 15. House kicks to Gay. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Gallinari running. Pass to Luau. Outside Bogdanovich. This is to right. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clarkson passes to House. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Here's Wright with the drive. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Herter passes to Hunter. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Into the lane. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell to the paint. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's Conley. And that one's drained from the low block.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Conley against Young. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 15. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Young outside. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Offensively, DeAndre Hunter is very versatile. He can play a number of roles for you.
Conley finds Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Conley on the foul line.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Hawks leading by 15. Now, here is Young. Passes to Herter. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. For the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Collins. And there's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Capella. It's Collins with the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the screen. And too long on the shot.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Collins dishes to Capella. The layup missed. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. Oh, the lob to Gobert and stolen by Hunter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Collins.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Left side Collins. Young outside. Pass to Herter. Launches a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
For 3, Mitchell, and the Jazz another 3.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a pick. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.